Aho, Brothers of the Axe. It's Joe. I'm not on the bench today. I'm actually on location at my parents' house down in New Jersey. Tree came down a couple weeks ago, so we're going to be moving some rounds today, splitting up a little bit of firewood, stacking, and I might be bucking a little bit for you guys too. So come along and hang out with me as I work today. All right, guys. So we're going to be snagging some of these rounds here to further cut down and split up for firewood. Maybe not this year. They might be still a little bit too wet for that, but more than likely next year for sure. So yeah, guys, so we got quite a bit of firewood here from a nice red oak that was taken down a couple months ago, my dad said. So yeah, there's quite a few rounds here. And then check this out, we have some pretty sizable white oak. This is that's a 36 handle on that picaroon, and it looks like the wood right in between these two crooks here will be perfect for some handle billets. And then over here we've got two more. Again, I'll throw this picaroon down. Two more pretty sizable pieces of white oak. Now this one's got some couple knots and things in it. I don't know how many usable billets we could get out of it, but still. And then there's a few other pieces there. And then as we come over here, there's a massive brush pile that has a bunch of rounds buried in it. You can see smaller rounds, I should say shorter rounds, buried in this big slash pile here. So I'm gonna grab a couple more big guys, and then I'll start loading up some of these shorter 16-inch or so smaller rounds, and I'll get those split up today, and you guys come along with me. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, guys, it's freaking September 6th, and it's 90, probably 90 degrees today, with a lot of humidity. We had probably a good 2 weeks there where it was starting to cool off. Yeah, my dad was saying these guys that took these trees down, they kind of just threw this slash pile right on top of all the logs, which was, you know, not the most brightest thing to do. They weren't working for my father. That's kind of part of the problem of why I guess they didn't listen to him, but yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of nice red oak in here. Some of it's pretty clear, looking pretty straight grained. Now, before anybody yells at me, I didn't plan on doing any of this kind of work today, so, you know, I'm kind of dressed a little, as far as footwear goes. Ideally, I'd like to have some boots on, some long pants, but it's not in the cards today, guys. Where'd that pick go? All right, there it is. Yeah. These logs are heavy as hell. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weak, but that's gonna fall off. That's a big boy there. That one's a couple 100 pounds. Get momentum going here. Ooh, steer clear of that. All right, let's get these into some semblance of order here. Yeah, anybody who tells you this shit is easy work, guys, is either in way better shape than I am or a liar. Because this is a good workout. Yeah, I really should have boots on. I've come pretty close to jacking my foot up a couple times already. I'm just asking for trouble. Whew. All right, let's split a couple of these up. All right, guys. So we just got this mall is probably from the mid to late 90s. He's had this mall forever. It's just a little 6-pound mall. I remember when he bought this mall, actually. My parents bought this house in, I think, 1992 or 1993. And right away, my dad started using the wood stove. And I remember going to like Home Depot or whatever it was and him picking this up. So good old piss oak or something like that, right, Kevin? That's what you guys call it up in New England? Piss oak? Get through there. See that knot? For the most part, though, this stuff looks like it's pretty straight grain. See, that's all nice straight grain stuff there. There wasn't a lot of crotches in these trees. Stuff splits pretty easy. It's pretty straight grain.
Yeah, I think we're filming. That's why
I am. Yeah, I'm only cutting the rounds that are like 14, 16 inches. That a little too big. Probably take a couple inches off that.
Probably. That's a little long.
Yeah.
What was that on? What, that bush?
Some of it was out of the bush. Some of the big rounds were just the ones laying out. He had some kind of big piece of metal jabbed into one of them, so I just left that one. Figure you're not going to want to run your saw through that by accident, you know? There's still a lot of good stuff over there. I figure grab all the good stuff. Yeah, this stuff's a dream to split compared to some of that stuff the guy dropped off last year.
Oh, yeah, that was the best.
Well, he dropped all the crotches off, right? Yeah, Charlotte could split this stuff. That's good. What'd you say?
I gotta go to Lowe's and get some shit.
All right. I'll take the ride with you. Let me just split this one.
See that big round I got out front there now. That's nice.
Oh, for in the shed, in the wood shed.
Front there,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna hand split that stuff up. It's sitting right there.
Yeah. Did Joe start splitting any of his yet?
Oh, yeah, yeah. He was going, but he found a hole in his tank on his log splitter. He had to build it up.
Yeah, this stuff's just falling apart. Yeah, this is that rafting pattern.
What's it called?
The rafting pattern. It's got a hardened pole too. So if you had to drive a wedge, you could. All right. I'll take a break. Yeah, so guys, we got a bunch of rounds still yet to split, but they're all probably a good 22 inches long, which is going to be way too long for the wood stove. So we'll have to cut those in half before we can split them. Ugh. You guys ever see one of these monster moles? Watch this, guaranteed water in it. Yep, the fatal flaw. Gonna help, or are you gonna just stand there and watch me work? There's nothing left, don't worry about it. I'm just kidding.